Let the sun shine in this morning. Shall we? Shall we? Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Right. And shine. It's that morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Marky Saint. And this is Saint's Addiction. This is me on a mission, literally every morning wishing, not wishing, making my wish come true. And that's what it is. We're going to watch this little crest out here. If I don't knock over all my weed, I can kind of see that it wants to rise this morning. You can see on the edges of the mountains, and then you can see it rise all the way down in the valley. It's already sunrise in Las Vegas. It's just waiting for you to rise and win, baby, win. Different strokes for different folks, baby. That's what we're talking about this morning. This emotional aptitude that we have. But some people suppress their emotions. Some people overfeel their emotions, and we're going to talk about the difference between the two and the difference between the different strokes. Saints Addiction leg out. Let's go. So let me roll this blunt. I'll let you know I'm watching the sun. It's coming up. Maybe you watch the sun with me. Let's do it that way. Can you watch the sun with me in the morning? Can you see the sunrise? Can you realize the sunrise? That's right. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Get that little rag underneath there. Little rag tag. I didn't ask you to fall. No. There we go, bro. So, turns out, life happens with all of us. I don't even know where that noise is coming from. That shit is annoying as fuck. Oh, the dude's over there being annoying as fuck. There you go. Just be done with it, bro. Reverse it and let it go. Just put it in park, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit all day long. Oh, I can still. Oh, I can. Is this somebody I'm about to beat up this morning? Here comes the sun. Let's see if we can't get this blunt rolled before. Come on, bro. Turn that shit off. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Hey. Hey. Oh, he's over there. He's over here. I can't. There's the sunshine. There's the sunshine. The sun shining. Da, da, da. Yes, plus, bro. Yes, I told you. This is my morning motivation, baby. Get some. All that energy. I don't know why I keep getting up before the sun, but something naturally keeps waking me up. And I get to watch the sunrise every morning. Let me go get my sunglasses. Hold up. Watch it rise. Watch it rise. There's the sun shining. The sun shining. The sun. Oh, let it shine. The sun shining. The sun shining. There's the sunshine. There's the sunshine. The sun shining. There it is, baby. Let's go. Leg out. Let me get my glasses. Boom, baby, boom. Let that sunshine in. That's it. Rise and shine, you guys. Rise and shine. I'll roll this blunt, talk to you about some morning motivation stuff. Right? Yeah. Now still running every morning. Let's go. All right. Morning sunshine. Yes, blessed. So there it is. I mean, my attitude towards the morning is that it's always so positive, that you get a chance to have a new day, to do something with it. You don't know how the day is going to end up. We're developing it as we're going through with the day. And we had this opportunity to develop a beautiful day. And every day is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. But, not for nothing, I woke up this morning and I had one message that was just so, it wasn't just outright negative. It just was, there's no positivity in this person, bro. They had no ambition. They had no wishing. They had only the negativity to bring to the table. And you know what kind of person I'm talking about. Someone that sees a problem for every solution. And they're out there. They're joy killers out there. They're people that you wish you could work with and you can't. And maybe they wish they could be differently, but they keep processing information and emotions so seriously. And that's this morning's motivation. Like, why so serious, bro? And that's what I had to tell my little brother. He was just so serious. And what am I going to tell him? He's got all the money in the world, but he won't smile during selfies. You know what I mean? His voice is always just so mono. And it's almost like you're with that one teacher that you go to class with all the time, and you just wish that you had a control over their emotional barometer. Like if you wish that you could get their voice to come up a little bit more at an octave, or just be excited about something, raise their blood pressure. And unfortunately, there's some people that their blood pressure raises way too fast and way too often. We all know those people. And there's some people that just don't get it. I went to the what, I don't want to call it the post office. What do you call that when it's a mail center? And she was like, "Oh, I can't take it, your packages. The last one smelled like weed." And I'm like, "I know, it didn't go through, But she was being rude to me. She's like, "If you're going to be this obnoxious." And I was just like, "That's funny, because I felt like you were the one being obnoxious. And here I am with someone I'm just trying to get service from." And she constantly kept pulling stupid shit, like, I don't know, touching my stuff when I'm trying to pack it, or confused by little details, even though she didn't have to be. Like, there was an address written down, and she was like, "Where's the zip code?" I'm like, "Literally in front of you." "Oh." And you're just like, okay. There's certain people that don't have the aptitude for the sunrise, right? They don't have the attitude for life. Their whole thing is like life is against them, or let me stack money and then I'll win. And then, there's a lot of attitudes out there. There's a lot of different angles for people to be like, I'll just buckle down for a year and and then stack it, and then I'll be back. And it's like they give up a year before they even feel normal again, before they do an event, before they date someone. All these things, right, are so crazy and chaotic that they have to do something basic like take time off, or disappear, or lick their wounds, or anyway, it's all time. Time's motherfucking relative. It's all time, bro. You can spend your time how you want, but you ain't getting it back. And that's the thing, that I can't get it back. I can't get my emotional stability back. Like when I was in La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, I was depressed that day, and I'm thinking, here's something I've been wanting to do my whole life. My whole life was to see this 400-year-old fucking church being built, that's still being built. Like, it's just amazing that I even got to see it, right? And I'm over there, and I just didn't feel right inside, And I'm like, this is a hell of a time to get some depression, little Marky Saint, And it was just like that, that you're gonna have times where you're not feeling all right. And I guess you could go back to my post, the video that I posted, and I was just being honest, that how depression can sometimes, even if it's like your wedding day or something important to you, that you won't feel right or awesome all the time. And that's the whole thing with like Saints Addiction. I wanted to feel better about my life. Let's see if anybody's watching. Do you know what I mean about that? Like, I wanted to feel better about the decisions that I made, and feel better on the inside of here, not just on my outcomes, but on my income. Not the amount of money I was making, but the amount of joy I was feeling. And that's the divide that I'm talking about. That's the different strokes that just kind of went, hit me, that I could get the most out of the little, that I get to be free, that I get to rock my Saints Addiction, and I get to be creative, and that my ideas get to reach other people. My destination is not Jeremy's. Nobody's wearing his clothing. He's wearing someone else's logo. And I just kind of refuse. We're not the same person. There's nothing in the world no money in the amount in the world that you can give me to get me to sit in an office all day, every day, giving up my life in the same office, giving up my time just because every month I get a residual check. And I mean, that's your payment to sit still. You're set. I'm sitting. It's okay. I don't have to do shit type fucking shit. And it's okay. Like sometimes hey, there's pain-free drugs too. Like there's all different styles. Like there's people that just want it to melt away. There's heroin. Like people that just want it to fade to black and not know anything. Look at this amazing fucking view this whole time. Come watch it. Get off me, bitch. Look at the haze on the sunrise. There we go. Yeah, man. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to have beautiful thoughts, happy thoughts instead of, oh, I gotta stack more. What a joy stealer. You know what I mean? It really kind of bumped me out that I should have been happier, especially for my brother's success. And I'm sitting here, comparison's the thief of joy. And then you will do that. You will do that. Like, I would be happier if I had his money, or I would be happier if I had a business with employees, or I would be happier if I was as successful. And we tell ourselves these things, right? In the anticipation of a joy that it doesn't come with. Look at all this haze over the thing. So fucking cool. All right, let's go. I'm gonna show you the haze. I can't see on my glasses. Oh Lord, you are brought to small man. Yeah, there it is. I know I wasn't tripping. You see this haze right here, right across the. How amazing! Amazed the haze. I'm amazed at the haze. Ooh, we're not gonna do that then this morning. Okay. So let's switch it around. Let's put our glasses on. And let's not spill the weed all the way down 3 flights of stairs. That's right. Keep the next blunt of weed from falling. I appreciate you. And let's smoke this blunt together, because life is important. And we got to be the ones to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Guess what? Let's go. Leg out. Life is not going to wait for you to fucking make it happen. You can have a different stroke, bro. You can have a different rhythm. You can have a different, what's the word called when you have, when you're jogging? A different pace. Everybody's heard the term pick up the pace, right? Yeah, well, when you pick up your pace, you're literally telling yourself, okay, this system, this rhythm, this bass can change in my face. Bass in your face, London. That you have an opportunity to change up the rhythm that is you. And a lot of people never get to see the difference in their rhythm. Some people are always quiet. What's up with me? Some people always quiet. I know you know which ones I'm talking about. Let's bless up. Come on. Bless up. They don't know what it's like to be the life of the party till they drink, right? Have you ever been there with somebody where all they could do... Go ahead, small penis. All they could do is be loud, do their bike muffler, but not loud in front of a girl. Here's the switch. Here's the Saints Addiction switch. Hear me now. Feel me now. That's when I learned, bro. I was learning that, it's easy to be brave behind a keyboard, being a Facebook warrior and saying whatever the fuck you want to say. And it's a different thing for actually showing up and doing it. So it's one thing to say, hey, you're very beautiful. Oh my God, I love you. Through a fucking lame ass, pussy ass, what's the word that they called that? Pandering ass. This one dude was pandering to the girl. And I said, bro, stop pandering, bro. You'll never get that pussy. And there he was trying to be Captain Sabo or Sir Lancelot on a keyboard. When it comes down to it, why aren't you over at her house? Why didn't you say hi to her at that party when you really saw her? Oh, I get it. The life is really real when it's time to go to be real. It's really hard to be who you say you want to be instead of the words that come out of your mouth, the actions that come out of your hands. So I told that guy the other day, we want to fight me. I'm like, I got hands, bro. And you can catch him if I want to let him go. Not because you got him out of me. Not because you tricked me. Not because I allowed you to. No, sir, no, ma'am. It's because I let the dogs loose. That's the self-control I'm talking about. That's that different strokes. And as I did different strokes the other day, sure as shit, guess who came around right after I almost got into a fight before the Wednesday night bike ride? Some homeless dude trying to hit my vape pen, try to fight me. And I was like, get away from me, bro. Not only do I got hands, right? And I don't owe you anything. But the marshals came by right after. Like I would have been mud stomping this fool, getting all angry, my clothes getting ripped, and everybody's like, ooh, Saint's dangerous. And I lose respect of my new friends. I've only been on 2 bike rides. Like each time getting into a fight, I must be the one. And then the marshal would have come, and then we both would have probably went to jail. Just like first Friday, bro, just after the dude was trying to start a fight with me, did the landlord come for the property? There's a price for the prize. You might not see it right yet because we don't have, a globe, a crystal ball. We don't have future foresight. But sometimes you can see that your actions end up the way that they are. That's why I have to talk about emotions. That's why I have to talk about strokes. That's why I have to talk about different folks, because we all take different paths. We're all in our minds and going, you know what, I'm going to suppress that thought. I'm going to suppress that feeling. I'm going to keep going in my own way. Learning that last about narcissism, they double down on the victimhood, and by doing the victimhood, they never make themselves accountable, and that means they never empower themselves. So they're always going to look for someone else as a source. They're always going to look to ruin someone else's life and bind to them and their dreams and their ability to have emotions and to switch emotions. That's what she saw in me. An ability for a person to smile and really smile. And I wasn't depressed anymore. I just got out of my depression, and she latched onto that I had friends in real life, that I even had a reputation. She was trying to talk shit on my reputation, like, you owe money all over the island. For about 2 weeks, I ran out of money. I ran up some tabs, but I paid all my tabs. I don't owe anybody anything. She would like to blame me for my situation. I would like to inform you that my credit card expired and they have to mail me a new one. So you can talk shit all you want. My debit card, actually, not even a credit card. I had money on my card. It just wasn't in my hand. The other one had expired and I was waiting for it to get mailed. Some people are reasonable. Like I was telling my aunt, you're being unreasonable. I had a flat tire. She's like, you're late. I'm like, I've never been late in my life. I got a fucking full-on bolt in the middle of the tread, in the middle of the tire. I can hear it click, 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 clicking. And I got other things to fucking do. This is the second time you changed. This is the third appointment. You changed the appointment 2 times. And the 2 times before that, I've been on time. But she made a big-ass deal that I was inconveniencing her. And I was so spoiled. And da-da-da-da-da. She forgot to tell the part where I was on time the first 2 times. She forgot to tell the part that I had a fucking flat tire. And she forgot to tell the part where I still made it before she had before the 6-7 o'clock deadline that she gave me. And it was just to pick up food. So some people, you're not just picking up their food, you're picking up their mood. Just like I was watching the other day, there were girls like, hey, anybody want to go eat with me? Everybody's like, nah, I'm full. And then she left and they're like, great, I'm starving. Because they didn't want to even eat with her while they were starving. Hear me now, feel me now. They didn't even want to eat with her while they were starving because she would just be a fucking bum the whole fucking time. Just bumming it, talking about her boyfriend or her problems or whatever. Is it worth that price? I mean, I'm really starting to ask that question over and over again. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's, instinct addiction. That's what it is to me. It was this like thing that I had in my head that I could feel the amount of motivation for chasing the things that I like. Sugar, get the fuck out the way. Pussy, get the fuck out the way. I might as well make a shirt that says sugar, pussy, and weed in that order. I mean, that's all Saints addiction right there. That's like all my addictions in one, right? And all of a sudden, the pain of, oh, I gotta get up in the morning, it's gone now. I'll rise and shine with you. It's just gone. I don't know what to say to that, but it's just gone. And maybe it's the desire. Maybe it's the feeling that I don't have that much time to make my dreams come true, and I'm more addicted to that feeling of feeling the sun on my back and feeling healthy and feeling alive than the guy that had to peel himself out of the bed, that had to dread getting up in the morning, that had his whole schedule flipped. I was having insomnia. I was literally, dude, I was getting ice cream. I'll never forget. I was getting ice cream 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, the local grocery store, and my homies were picking up beer, going to a party, like, hey, say, you want to go? And I was like, my trajectory is so different strokes for different folks. They were grabbing an 18-pack. I was grabbing a pint of ice cream. We're not the same. And I put that earlier in this week. We're not the same. Some people are going to be emotionally intolerant. They're so fucked off that the next person they talk to, they're going to spill that shit onto them. They'll be like, oh, it's all bullshit. What the fuck's going on? There's construction. Yeah. But that's what they'll do. They'll make your sunshine not as shiny, and they'll be like, they'll feed off of it. They'll feed off of your happiness and your positivity and your perspective, because they can't do it. They can't literally switch themselves from all the negative shit that's happened in their lives. They've been processing it for far too long in a negative way. They haven't gotten to see the sunrise every day for 30 days straight. I promise you, you can't possibly stay in a negative state by doing that. But you won't want to do that. You want to keep going on and on about how you feel and what's going on, and go on that emotional roller coaster, because it feels good, right? It feels good to feel dread. Whoa, going down. It feels good to come up and somebody's listening to me. No, gotta find somebody else. Supply. Oh no, it's just me and my accountability. No, quick, somebody else is in love with me. No, I'm going back into that deep depression, all that accountability and mistakes that I made. Oh my God. I've already lived in that fire. The fire of addiction, the fire of mistakes, the fire of black sheep, the whole thing. My family disowning me, and homelessness and poverty, and you name it, bro. Addiction, and nobody wanted to talk about it. For my brother, he's just so, oh, my dad, our dad. Yeah, that's the same dude that used to beat our ass, bro. That's the same dude that ruined this family by choosing alcohol. It's the same dude that's not even grown enough to fucking talk to me about it. He sits there and talks to people 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, strangers, about their addiction, but his son made Saints addiction and he won't even talk to me. People have ways. I'm trying to tell you, there's things. I said it yesterday. You go and talk to somebody really tough and then ask them if they talk to their parents. Watch them cry real quick. Like, we act tough, but somebody's missing something. They're missing a puppy, a mom, a moment. They're missing something that could make them happier, more connected, more fulfilled, but they're doing something else. Again, they're doing that year celibacy, year to heal myself. Mine was more like a year and a half, man. And no, I didn't get to stop working, and I didn't stop working my dream, and I didn't stop fucking doing the thing. It's all part of the plan. The work helps you distract yourself. It's like a crime of passion. You need the passion for fashion. You need not passion for fashion, but you'll need, goddamn, this is fucking loud as shit. Go ahead, come to the middle of the show. I'll wait, but then again, life won't. And that's what ends up happening. You'll get all up in your head going like, okay, I'm in depression mode. The longer you stay in depression mode, the longer you're not in happy mode. And unfortunately, some of those painful chemicals, the painful chemicals look like a lot like methamphetamines, look a lot like cocaine, look a lot like opium, because that's the pain we're feeling. I'm telling you. Have you ever felt mourning before? Somebody died, someone close to you. That's a harsh feeling. It's an addictive feeling too. The moods sway and sway and sway, and it's almost like an endless roller coaster ride that you have to ride all day. And I just didn't want to ride those roller coasters no more. You know what I mean? I just thought, man, last time depression was 3 years. Can we cut it down to 1? You know, oh no, that was down to 1. Can we cut it down to 6 months? You know, oh shit, this is about to trigger me. No, it won't. And is it worth it? No, it isn't. And I just started kind of going into the thing and go, these people don't deserve my energy. There's been plenty of times where I was still staring at somebody in a parking lot, making sure that they know I'm alpha too. Instead, now I just ignore you and walk by. I saw you and now I gotta go. I don't even have an opinion about you, bro. I'm on the next. Looking behind me. No, no thanks. I don't need to identify any trouble. I don't need to start any trouble. I'm not trouble anymore. I want to be a part of the solution. And that's the mission. You know, the mission is not to be wishing, but doing the work that it takes to not be the fucking problem. Yeah, and that's taken me my whole life because I always felt like chaos. Look at them dumping. Crazy. Boom, dropping loads on Boulder Highway. But yeah, bro, it's all part of the plan. You're gonna have to find your shine every morning. This is kind of cool though. If you see this real quick, check this out. Your boy saying, still showing the. Damn, so bright. But look at that haze. Headshot. It's a beautiful day. Let me get a screenshot. Thank you. Thanks, Spanish. And that's it. You know, some people play, you know, like for the crowd. They're going to want you to pay attention to them. Dude, I got nobody watching. Most of the time, nobody's watching. Even sometimes some people are watching. I don't give a fuck about them watching. It's the reach, preach, and teach. It's the echo effect, bro. It's kind of like your boy Elon Musk. Now he's got the microphone so he can fucking say what he wants. That's what he's been doing. That was the power move. Why would you spend $50 billion for Twitter? So I can get the microphone. Well, this is my only microphone. I spit into it every morning and I just go, hey, world, check this out. I kind of learned some things. Like, we're all in on it together. We all have pain. We all have suffering. And we all want to move away from it. That's Buddhism. But in the enlightenment, in the path, you don't judge all of it. I wouldn't be here today if I wasn't the man that I am today. You know, my experiences aren't tradable. You know, they're invaluable. And you might be rich, but my real rich is realizing I create happiness. And you know, I still fuck up. I'm a mistake master, but I also have experience. And experience is the best teacher. So what you want from me? Would you like to know what it's like to live in Brazil? People are contacting me now. Hey, Mark, I'll be in Phuket for 4 days in January. Where should I stay? Plenty of places for you to stay. Plenty of places for you to go. 3-4 days, not enough time for Bangkok. It'll snort your time. How do I know? Because I've done it. Can I say I've been to Moscow, Tokyo? Yeah, Russia, Moscow, Russia. Maybe, because I was only there for 12 hours on a layover. Same for Tokyo, Japan. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't say I've been there. But get off the plane in Germany and go to Frankfurt and eat some schnitzel. That was dope. Go smoke a blunt. Buy your boy in the Brazil, the Christ the Redeemer. It was closed down for COVID. Get me as close as you can, Mr. Taxi Guy. Take pics. Might have to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy that some of these things are that real and that I got a life that got to see it. I'm just some kid from Boulder City. I never thought I would be in the jungles of Angkor Wat in Cambodia. I never thought that I would get to see some of these things with my own eyes. That own eyes have seen the glory. And that's all I keep talking about and preaching about and speaking about to the people and echoing into the world. It's just like, look, man, different strokes for different folks. You can play it the safe way. You could play it the extra risky way. Whatever way you play it, the results will be yours. So if you want something, there's a prize for it. If there's a prize that you want, there's a prize for it. You just got to ask yourself, do I want it bad enough? Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And that's what I did. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I turned my addictions into my saints. And that's what I did, bro. I had to do something more positive with this energy. I had to not let into my demons. And then I'll let you go with this one, Jim. But, you know, I think somebody said that the devil doesn't tell you he's the devil when he's negotiating with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't make the deal. Peace and love. And as always, Jigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of the world, like I just said, and the other side of your fucking excuses, man. Stop fucking talking yourself out of shit, bro. Start talking yourself into things. That's what I want to see you do. Do those mental push-ups, bitch. Give me 20. I gotta go. Leg out. Peace. Enjoy your mornings. See? I love my life.